This project will show you how to synchronize 3 cameras and an audio recording. We will be synchronizing the 3 cameras as a multicam project in Final Cut Pro X, and we will then synchronize the resulting footage in Logic Pro X with the audio recording, and then import the whole lot back into Final Cut Pro X. We're starting in Final Cut Pro X by selecting our 3 camera files, creating a new multicam clip, which I've already done, and placing it on the timeline. And then we'll look for the location, about the location where we are starting our presentation, and I'm going to cut everything that comes before that. And now we can take our angle view and start cutting. So at the beginning we're going to start with this angle, then we'll switch to this angle, then we will switch to that angle, and here we will switch back to this one, and at the end we will switch to another one, to yet another one, I should say. Okay, so you can also create transitions here, across dissolve, for example, here, and here, and one straight cut, which is perfectly fine. And then we change back to our normal view, and now we are going to export this or share this to a master file, and we will choose Apple ProRes 422 high quality, and here we are, 3 cams. We will call it 3 cams, save the bloody thing, and once that's been done we'll switch to Logic Pro X. So now we have Logic Pro open, we have set our project to the desired settings. We're going to drag our movie in there. I'm going to create a very small movie view, and now we have our 3 cams. So we have here an SMPTE position that's locked, that should stay locked. And what we are now going to do is drag our audio file in here, and we are going to align our audio file to the camera recording. Okay, so that is okay, it's more or less aligned. What we then do is we select our 2 tracks, and we put VocAlign Ultra ARA2 on both tracks. Make sure that the link icon here is checked, and now we are going to switch to our master track, which is the camera recording, and let it play in this for a while, for a short while, then stop and capture it as a guide. Then we're going to switch to the second region, play it again, stop again, and capture it as the dub. And the whole idea is that now with my preset, which I forgot to mention, I preset this to dialogue voiceover tightest timing. The whole thing should be synchronized perfectly. So what you now have is a perfectly synchronized recording, but with the audio coming from an audio recorder, which is very high quality, and the audio always comes from the same angle, so to speak. So it's 2 microphones that have recorded this, and one of the cameras was quite far away from where I sat, and that resulted in some very nasty reverb, and that is all gone. Now we need to export this, of course. So to do that right, you will export as a project to Final Cut Pro XML. We're going to include the video in the export and save. And now Logic Pro is exporting all tracks. Switch back to Final Cut Pro. We will import the XML. And now we have a new project. And here we have the aligned movie with the separate audio track from the cameras and with the audio track from the microphone. And now what we can do is take our playhead and cut along the lines. Alright, we can do that at the end as well. Cut, cut, cut. And remove everything that's outside the 3 recordings, and now we have a perfectly aligned result, but on a format of 1280 or 720p. So in order to now remove that limitation, what you now can do is, since you exported your movie from the 3 cams plus audio project, that was your basic export file, your final master, so to speak, and there's nothing changed. You just need to copy your audio file from the Logic Pro X export and paste it beneath this, the original project, multicam project, and everything will stay in sync, because your original project, or the multicam project, was the project that Logic Pro X was based upon. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to pay a visit to Visuals Producer as well.